Good afternoon, students. So in previous video we have seen how to draw the circle, and for that we have also understood the concept of various tools which are used to draw or to construct the circle or perpendicular line or parallel line, bisector of given line segment. So this we are going to see in this chapter. For that, whatever requirement we have to understand, that we already done in previous session, that introduction of all the instruments which are used to do the construction, and we also did how to draw the circle with the given information like radius and diameter. So on the basis of that, now we will discuss exercise 14.1. See the first question, draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. So 3.2 centimeter means the measurement is in between 3 and 4. We know that on the ruler, if you observe 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, between any two digits there are 10 division on a scale. Okay, so here is your 3. After 3 we have to take 2 division, which gives you 3.2 centimeter, that is the radius. So let's see. This is your compasses, or you can say divider. This here is your 3.2. Little bit small, you have to do this. Okay, so this is the perfect measurement of 3.2. Now draw the circle without changing this measurement. Without lifting the rounder, you have to draw circle. Okay. So this you can do with the rounder. So this is the center, and center you have to give name as O. On the circle, whatever point, name it as A. So OA is your radius, and the measurement of radius is 3.2 centimeters. So this way we can do the first construction. No need to write steps of construction, but you have to remember, you have to understand the steps, because it helps you to draw or construct the circle. Second question, with the same center O, draw two circles of radii 4 cm and 2.5 cm. Whenever you are talking about the more than one radius, that time we write the plural of radius, that is radii. So here we are using two radius, one is 2.5 cm for inner circle and one is 4 cm for the outer centimeter. So again 2.5 means it is in between 2 and 3, okay, and 4 cm directly you can take on the ruler. So keep your scale like this, and first we measure 2.5. So 2.5 is here, this is a 2.5 and this is the start. So this is the perfect measurement of 2.5. Now draw the circle. I cannot keep the pointer straight as it is. Your blackboard is not have not that much gap to hold it. Okay. So this is your center. Give the name of center as O. Whatever points on the boundary, give the name as A. So what is the measurement of radius? 2.5 centimeter. Now with the same center, we have to now draw the circle whose radius is 4 centimeter. So take your compasses and scale. Take the 4 centimeter measurement. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is your 4. Now this is the 4 centimeter measurement. Now with the same draw the circle with radius 4 centimeters. You can just draw the radius O. This is your point B on the outer side circle. And what is the measurement? 4 centimeters. So this way you can draw the construction of second. Same center, 2 radius, 2 circles. So this way we can do the construction too. Now see the third question. Okay, draw circle and any two of its diameters. If you join the ends of this diameters, what is the figure obtained? So first we draw the circle. Now I am not using rounder. Okay. Third question. This is my circle. Of any radius you can draw the circle. Okay. Suppose this is the center of the circle. Name it as O. Now what do you mean by diameter? Diameter is the longest line segment which passes through the center of the circle whose end points are on the circle. So that is the definition of diameter. So draw a circle and any two of its diameters. So we draw two diameters like this. This is your one diameter, name it as AB. This is your another diameter, name is as CD. Now we join the end points of these two diameters like end points B and D we join, AD we join, AC we join and CD. So which kind of diagram we are getting inside? That is, you can say quadrilateral or you can say rectangle. So this is the answer of your first question. Now what is the second question? What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? I have already explained you what do you mean by perpendicular. Perpendicular means whatever line segments you are taking, they are intersecting each other at a 90 degree. Means this way. Both the line segments intersecting each other perpendicularly means they making the 90 degree angle. So these two line segments are known as perpendicular line segments. So let's see for the second answer what kind of diagram you are getting. So again draw the circle of any radius whose center is O. Now I draw the line segments. It passes to the center, that is the one diameter AB. Second diameter intersect this line at a 90 degree. Name it as CD. Okay, so now these two line segments are perpendicular to each other. Now join its end points. So what kind of diagram we are getting? It looks like a square, but we write it as rhombus. Okay, so this is the answer of your third questions. In third question you have to draw two circles. In one circle we are drawing any two diameters and join the end points. Which kind of diagram we are getting? We can see this as a quadrilateral or rectangle. Next we are drawing the circle. In that we are taking two such diameters. They are intersecting at a 90 degree, means they are perpendicular to each other. Then when we join the end points, what kind of diagram we are getting? That is rhombus. It is also one kind of quadrilateral. So this is all about your question number 3. Now move on to the question number 4. Now see what is the question. The question is, draw any circle and mark points A, B and C such that A is on the circle, B is on the interior of the circle and C is on the exterior of the circle. So with any radius you can draw the circles. So I am using the ruler now. This is my center and I draw the circle. and point C anywhere in the exterior portion. So this way you can draw the construction, or you can say circles, in which A is on the circle, that is on the boundary of the circle, B is in the interior of the circle, and C is in the outer exterior of the circle. So this is the answer of your question number 4. Now see question number 5. The question is, let AB be the centers of two circles of equal radii. Draw them so that each one of them passes through the center of the other. Let them intersect at C and D. Examine whether AB and CD are at right angles or not. So let's see how to solve this question. So we draw two circles of same radius, okay, and they will intersect each other. We join the line points A and B, which makes one line segment. Let's see. So this is your first circle. Suppose you take the radius 4 cm. This is your center A. Same radius we are using, and we draw the another circle like this. The center is B. You draw the circle with the rounders. Okay. Now we join these two lines. Now here we are getting the point C, intersecting point here D. Now what we do? We just draw the straight line and join C and D. We draw such line segment so that it intersect at a 90 degree over here to AB. Means line segment AB and line segment CD both are perpendicular to each other. So this way we can draw the construction, or you can say find the answers for question number 5. So this is all about your exercise 14.1. Okay. Now in the next topic is line segments. We will discuss this in the next session or next video. Thank you.